Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, my friends. My name is LuckyBazel, or known as Tyler, coach of not the Luton Tones Rainbow Road, but this time around for season number 6. Yeah, right, 6. We're on season 6 now. We are doing another draft league. We are now the coach of the Cloud9. We have a little logo updated. I will show it on screen here. You'll probably also see it in the thumbnail here. It's going to be some epic fun times this season. On screen you can see my squad. I don't know if I'll actually have a team recap for myself and everybody else by the time this video comes up when I battle my first week opponent. But I'll go over, just in case, I'll go over my team a little bit. I have Terrapagos, Terra Stellar again, or Terrastal again. My goat is back from season 2 from my championship team that you have not seen, but you'll get to see it in full force here with some meteor beams. I'm just gonna turn down the music ever so slightly, but yes, we have Terrapagos. We have Enamorous, which I think will pair really nicely with it. We have, because we can like Healing Wish Terrapagos back up to full. It's going to be nice and lit. Enamorous is also just really strong, pretty fast. Contrary Superpower is also going to be very handy. Then we have Metagross. Metagross is awesome. Just an overall bulky guy, does a shit ton of damage, nice priority of Bullet Punch. Just has a ton of good moves. Can even be a little bit more on the supportive side with, like, I don't know, like can set up Stealth Rocks. It can Toxic, stuff like that. I have Ceruledge, which I'm super excited to use. It can be really good. It's got good priority with Shadow Sneak. It can so many weakness policy sets it can run, which weakness policy is probably one of, if not my favorite item to use. So opponents will have to keep a look out for that. It's also a nice fire immunity for Metagross, so that's just another bonus. Then we have Flygon, which I think is going to be a nice asset to the team. It can go in a variety different of sets. Dragon Dance, Choice Band / Scarf, can be Stealth Rocks Defog. It gets first impression for more priority, set up rocks, it has U-turns, so it can be used in a variety of different ways, which is my favorite thing. Then we have Mega Sharpedo, which can be really awesome. One of the best late game cleaners in the game. It's kind of just click protect, get a speed boost, and start clicking mainly crunches. It's going to be really amazing for the team. You can put in a lot of work and clean up do a lot of cleanup. Then we have Regieleki, who I'm also very, very excited to use. Stupid fast, is amazing screen setter, another rapid spinner. So take a little pressure off of Flygon and Terrapagos. Volt Switch around, just be annoying. Owns everything that's not called a ground type. But yeah, I love a Regieleki, and I think he's going to be awesome for the team. But then we also have Vikavolt as another electric type. But this time, this one is slow and can set up sticky webs. It also just hits really, really hard as well. Can bug buzz and all that stuff. So I think it's going to be very, very useful for the team. Then we have Virizion, who's really awesome for a tier 4. Going to be really handy for the team. Good resistances. Can hit specially or physically. It can it's a good knockoff absorber because it'll get a +1 boost. And it can just be. It's also one of my fastest. Not called Regieleki, so that's something. And we also have a Quillfish, who can just set up some spikes, be annoying with Intimidate. Can like Rocky Helmet, be a slow turner, and just be really annoying. Get lots of toxics off with Barbarage and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my squad for this season. It's actually been split into 2 divisions now. We now have 20. No. Yeah. We have 24 players this time around. Right? Yeah. Two teams of 12 here. So like for example, like this is Ethan's team in the X division, but the Y division is my division this season, and we are going to be starting off week 1 versus Max's team. We got Gliscor, Iron Treads, Mega Sableye, Chansey, oh god, Comfey, Hoopa Unbound, Skeledirge, Vaporeon, Vileplume, and Boltund. So this team, looking at it, very, very annoying. Gliscor, Mega Sableye, Chansey just makes me want to commit some more crimes, along with a Skeledirge, Vaporeon, Vileplume, which are also very bulky. So I'm just not allowed to have a fun time this match. And then there's also like a Hoopa Unbound. I could come in, just click buttons, Iron Treads. Fun fact about this season, Booster Energy is banned, so Iron Treads basically doesn't have any ability unless it wants to click Electric Terrain, which it very well could be. And then Comfey can also randomly set up and be really annoying for my team. Alright, what I'm looking at right now is there's only a single Dark Resist, and there's only a single Rock Resist as well. And not that many Water Resists either. So I think we're going to head over to Showdown here. I should actually probably, I'm going to change this background actually to probably to something Altaria related. But I'll do that for next time. Yeah, this is my team here. It's going to be awesome. But we are going to do a new team versus Max in in season 6. It's going to be lit. Alright, so I think the most like obvious one here to bring is, I think, Mega Shark. Mega Sharpedo is going to be awesome. Just in case I don't mess it up, I'm actually going to do this with Speed Boost with the Sharpedo Knight. We're going to want to put Protect, Crunch. That's coming pretty much every week unless I want to do a special set. But this week I think I want to do special for sure. No, I think I want probably Ice Fang, I imagine. Because the couple mons that do take crunches are like Gliscor can take a crunch, and Comfey can kind of take a crunch, I guess. So I think Ice Fang will be good because it also has Vileplume as well for super effective damage. Let's actually do a small little calc here. So Vileplume, physically defensive versus Mega Shark. Psychic Fangs does a lot. How much does Ice Fang do? Ice Fang does actually almost just the same amount as Crunch. So there's that. So I might not need it. Although Gliscor is kind of a big problem. Gliscor. Yeah, Gliscor explodes. How much does a liquidation do? Yeah, it does not kill. I would rather one-shot that thing. Would I use Psychic Fangs in any other situation? It's really only for Vileplume, right? Because I do have a feeling Vileplume is going to come, for sure. This damage is really nice. It can't really come in. I do get like one shot by Giga Drain. I could potentially put some bulk into this and be less speedy. Because if I like take away some of that and like let's say put like 50 2 into that, that's like almost killing. Maybe like 60, 64 HP, something like that. I can live a Giga Drain, and then I can like crunch twice or Psychic Fangs or whatever I need to do. But I think Ice Fang is necessary. I think Ice Fang is very necessary for Gliscor. And the last move, because Comfey is kind of like a really hard counter. It's a really hard counter for my Shark, because it gets priority Draining Kiss and also Giga Drain, which can be very, very annoying. I can Poison Fang. I can try to Poison Fang. If I don't take any like spikes or Stealth Rock damage. Poison Fang. Poison Fang doesn't even kill. I mean, a crunch. How much does Liquidation do? Liquidation is 57, so about the same as Psychic Fangs, actually. The other Mon is Iron Shreds. I will not lie. I will not lie at all. I've been kind of like half prepping in advance. I got a little excited. I was a little busy over the weekend when the schedule released, and I just now am getting to it. But I've been doing like a little bit of theory crafting here and there. Haven't done too many calcs, but I've been theory crafting some movesets and stuff like that. So we have Liquidation does 85 to 101, so there's a chance to knock out Iron Treads. Which is pretty good. That's if it's no defense. If it's like max, if it's like a random max HP one, I'm still doing 50, which is great for me, and it doesn't OHKO me with anything. Volt Switch might sting a little. Not even, actually. I'd also try like Flip Turn. Also try Flip Turn, which still does 50, which is actually really good. There is a chance. Okay, so my potential moves are Psychic Fangs. I legit don't think I need Liquidation, even though he has a couple Mons. Like, Crunch still beats Skeledirge. It Ice Fang for Gliscor, which I think is a necessity. Oh my god! But I think so. Poison Fang would hit Comfey. Neutral Vileplume. Crunch would just do more. How much does Mega Sableye? Mega Sableye. Does 46 to 54, which is kind of good, to be honest. This is a Max Fizdef one. If he's not like Max Fizdef, I had 2 at KO, which is pretty lit. I could try to taunt as well. Taunt would be pretty nice. Any fun moves down here I can do? Not particularly. The thing is, he has a couple annoying priority guys, like Comfey is probably gonna be a big way to stop this guy, and Poison Fang doesn't do like, it does do damage, but I think Liquidation is just kind of better. I think if I had to eliminate an option, it would be probably Psychic Fangs. I don't think I need Psychic Fangs. I also don't think I need Poison. I think I do a water move here, but I don't think I need Liquid. I think I do Flip Turn. I think if I'm in a situation where I can make a read, and I Flip Turn out, it'll be just infinitely better. Now, I think I want to do Max Attack Adamant for sure. No question about that. The question is how much bulk do I want? It doesn't. Gliscor's probably not going to run like any speed. Maybe I try to outspeed Scarf Hoopa at +1. I think that's what I try to aim for. Because I can't stop a Scarfed Treads. And I think at +1 I'll outspeed Boltund anyways. I don't think that thing is coming. But I can try. Let's do Hoopa Unbound. I'm pretty sure I one-shot that thing. Yeah, I obliterate that thing. Holy moly. That does so much damage. And even like Flip Turn does like 54, which is kind of crazy. I don't think you'd ever switch in on this thing, but yeah. Okay, so max speed, 252, Jolly Scarf hits 426 at +1. I can go to 156. That would hit that. Yeah, there's no way Gliscor is gonna hit that speed ever. Comfey just has priority anyways. Iron Treads, I'll outspeed any non-Scarf or Rapid Speed variant, but I don't think he can really like do much to me. Iron Treads, it can like maybe body press me. That is an option. Body press, yeah, it just does less than Earthquake. If it's invested, if it's 252, it does do more, but it doesn't one-shot me, and I'll just Flip Turn out anyways. If I don't see the KO with Crunch, obviously. They actually do the same amount of damage, which is kind of nice. So I can do or what did I say? 156. 156 Adamant, and then the rest in HP. Just like that. And I can't get priority Will-O-Wisp either by regular Sableye because I'm a Dark type, which is kind of lit. I don't have any nicknames yet, but I really like this so far. I probably won't send it out right away. Maybe I'll like Flip Turn 1. Vaporeon I don't think it really appreciates coming in. I'd still do 48 to 56. Which is kind of nasty. Like Ice Fang plus 2 crunches kills. It's it just does a lot. It's good, especially for like a late game kind of cleaner. If I don't send it in to the very end, it's gonna do so much for me. As long as Comfey is alive, obviously. Okay, the next Mon I see putting in some work is probably Flygon. Like his only ground type resist is Gliscor. And it's like an immunity. So let's put Flygon on the team. Can we do a special set or a physical? I could do like Hidden Power Ice, Earth Power. It wouldn't be able to hit Chansey at all, which is a little unfortunate. Skeledirge likes to be physical. Vaporeon is a bit of an issue, and so is Vileplume. Those two mons can take Earth's powers quite nicely, but not Earthquakes. The rest can take Earthquakes a bit better. Because I'm debating over like maybe a Dragon Dance set, so I can outspeed like Treads and Boltons, Earthquake those guys. Comfey Priority is going to be kind of annoying as well. There's going to be that. I think either that or Choice Band, because getting that immediate damage is going to be nice. Comfey is going to be outspeeding me anyways, and I don't think Gliscor is going to be max speed. So I can pretty safely go a Choice Banded set. Because as soon as Gliscor is dead, it's pretty, like, it looks pretty free to just click Earthquake here, no? Let's run some Celts, shall we? Okay, so Iron, Treads, maybe not a lead. Maybe it's like a Solvest, let's say. Ice Spinner is definitely a possibility on this guy for sure. If I'm Choice Banded, Earthquake kills a non-invested one. This also means I can probably go Adamant here. Potentially. Let's see. Because the next thing that I really care about outspeeding is Hoopa. Hoopa Unbound, rather. If it's Assault Vest, First Impression just murders it. That could be Common Clutch, maybe. Bug doesn't really do much other than Hoopa. So maybe it's the play, but I have U-turn, so I'd probably like never click it. If it's max speed and Jolly or Timid or whatever, 284. Can I run Adamant? I can. I can run Adamant if Hoopa is what I care about outspeeding. So I kind of have two sets. 196. Max attack, Adamant, 196. The rest in HP. This would be Choice Band, Earthquake, Outrage, because only really Comfey is the... Yeah, and Treads, I guess. Those are like the two mons that would like actually care about that. Then this last one can be... It can be First Impression, I guess. I don't really have anything else that I'd rather click. Maybe if I'm bold, I do a Choice Banded Toxic. That would be kind of crazy. I don't really see anything else that could come in handy here. Yeah, the Choice Band just seems absolutely amazing here. On the other hand, Dragon Dance is also very good. Because that would just allow me to outspeed Iron Treads. It just depends on if I want to give out a turn. Which I don't think I really do. I don't think I want to give out a turn for free. Especially not against this team where it's so bulky. I think putting up the pressure is going to be really nice. I'm just curious, how much does a Choice Bandit Hidden Power Ice do? So our rage does 61, which is pretty good. How much does a Choice Bandit Hidden Power Ice do? 32. Yeah, not really worth clicking at all. I mean, I could just do Dragon Claw. If I don't... I mean, does it really hurt going Choice Band first impression? It could maybe come in clutch. It's probably not going to do, like, anything to Iron Treads. 15, yeah. I mean, there's a chance it does. I could also do Quick Attack. Quick Attack, that probably does even less. 13, that's actually not terrible. I don't know when that'd ever be useful. It has quite a few knockoff users. I could also run Dragon Dance. In case I get knocked off, I could also run Dragon Dance. That would be kind of nuts. Imagine that. Because I don't really have any reason not to run, like, these 3 moves. Like, the coverage just doesn't matter. And I think the immediate damage is going to be really nice. Now, I want to do... Let's see, what else could be useful? It's kind of really hard for me to hit Gliscor, I'm not gonna lie. Because I think he brings Gliscor, he brings Treads. He probably brings Vileplume. Mega Sableye is probably a pretty good option. I don't think Chansey is coming. I don't see Chansey coming in the slightest. Comfey and Hoopa have a pretty high chance. I don't know about Skeledirge. I think I like Enamorous here. I think Enamorous can be pretty sexy. I'm also noticing only one Ghost immunity, and that's Chansey. And that just gets obliterated. I think I'm going to do this off the rip. I think I want to run Ceruledge. I'm going to run... Weakness Policy. Bitter Blade. Bitter Blade. This'll be... I'll be Weak Armor, obviously. Poltergeist. We will run... because I want this last move to be Endure. Because I think if I can Endure something like because I'm only base 85, right? So if I like take an Earthquake from like Gliscor or Treads with Endure, outspeed, and then like kill them back. Because if I go like Ceruledge, if I'm +2, +2 Poltergeist does a shit ton of damage. And I know it's gonna have an item because it's gonna hold a Toxic Orb, obviously. Maybe something to hit. I could also do Iron Defense as well. I can try to... I wish I could, like... I wish +2 could kill a Gliscor. That would be really cool. And Earthquake does a lot of damage to me for sure. So I can, like, endure that. I could also try to click Willow on it. Because I have a feeling he'll try to outspeed, like, my base 85s. Actually, I want to see something. So 295. Can he actually reach that? No, he kind of has to be like fully invested. I mean, he definitely could go like some kind of like jolly set. Cause he could try to outspeed like something like this. So 297. This reaches. So he definitely could try to outspeed my base 85s. Do I want to risk that? Which I would just have to sacrifice like just slightly more bulk. How worth it would that be? For Gliscor specifically, I don't think I really care. He doesn't really do anything back to me. So I think I'm gonna bring this back to what it was, like this. It was 196, yeah. I think I'm gonna bring it back to this because I don't really care, to be honest, if he brings like I'm never gonna bring this on Gliscor. Because he just has some good immunities. But once like Comfey or Gliscor is dead, Flygon kind of just clicks. He can just break through teams. Because like a Vaporeon, it also doesn't appreciate like Poltergeists. I also live a Scald and can proc weakness policy. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Flygon Choice Band because yeah, it does not really. Vaporeon doesn't really appreciate any earthquakes or air rages for sure. I also think maybe just maybe instead of Cerulege being weakness policy, I do like a Metagross weakness policy set. With agility. Then I get Ice Punch Gliscor, Earthquake Iron Shreds. Heavy Slam looks like it's going to be pretty big here. It'll do a lot to Mega Sableye, because I think he's a pretty small boy. Mega Sableye defensive versus Metagross. Just 28. Oof. If I'm 2 KOs if I'm +2. Maybe does Metagross have something stronger? It can run. Let's check Earthquake here. Earthquake is 46 at +2. Unfortunately, I don't have. Sorry, I got a cough here. 1 second. Sorry about that. Does Meteor Mash do more? Let's check Meteor Mash. It does do a significant amount more. Does do significantly more. Don't really get anything else stronger. Gyro Ball's useless. Can't explode in his face. I mean, Meteor Mash still does a significant amount of damage. I think I like. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Metagross yet. I think something that for sure is a calm is I think Enamorous is going to be really good here, honestly. I think with both Superpower and Moonblast, it covers a lot here. Cause I can hit Mega Sableye, I can hit Chansey, which is big. And then I'll have Earth Power for Treads and Skeleturge. And then the last move can be something. It can be like Taunt. I think Taunt could be really, really good here because I can taunt Gliscor. I can taunt like Comfey. I can taunt Vaporeon and Vileplume, which is pretty big. Which I think I'm gonna run. I think this will probably be my lead. I think it'll probably be my lead because if I can taunt Gliscor, it can be really nice. I think that's probably gonna be worth it. Because I can't really stop him from clicking Protect turn 1. The only thing is Vileplume kind of stops this set. For Enamorous. Let's say Calm Mind, sure. Yeah, Moonblast is nothing. Sludge Wave owns me. Earth Power is like 31 maximum. Which is a little unfortunate. I could try to... Maybe Assault Vest could be nice. Can handle Comfey. Maybe a Special Hoopa. Potentially a Skeleturge. If I put Psychic on this thing, how much does that do? So Earth Power is 42 to 50. Torch Song does 38 to 46. Oh, that's not Assault Vested. Let's put that vest on. Oh yeah, that does so much more tanking for sure. He could slack off, but can't really spam it forever. And Vaporeon. It's kind of hard for me to break Vaporeon with this thing. With enough superpowers, it could be nice. 16, and then maybe I do like Zen Headbutt instead. +1 if I'm like plus special attack if I'm like minus Spadef. So something like this. I could just keep spamming superpowers. Cause Vileplume, how much do you appreciate with like some investment? Yeah, it's not the greatest. I do live, but Taunt is just so nice. Taunt is just very nice here. I think I'd rather this. I think I'd rather have Taunt over Assault Vest. Maybe Assault Vest is a good play. Because how much would Psychic... Yeah, Psychic does just a lot more. And I can live. It can't, like, Giga Drain me. It could try to Strength Sap me, but I'd be using my special attack. I think that is worth it. I think this is worth it. Or would I need superpower? It would hit Chansey, which is kind of the big thing. In the slight chance C comes, get it. Yeah, superpower. I think I have to have superpower. It also gives me a defense boost for like treads. Gliscor can't really touch me unless it wants to run Poison Jab for some reason, which the rest of my team doesn't really care about, to be honest, and that's fine by me. I speed tie treads. Volton comes, that's a little surprising, not gonna lie. Cause like ISP, that's a ground. Yeah, I think I think it's not gonna come. Let's see. Do I run max speed? If I'm a jolly variant, or timid rather, that means 2 superpowers will still kill. Still seems pretty nice to have, to be honest. Do I try to speed die Iron Treads? I mean, that's Steel Beam with Assault Vest. Because Earth Powered is 80 to 95, which is a lot. And if this is Ironhead, Ironhead does kill me. At +1, it doesn't. So I think I do run a plus speed. Do I run minus defense? No, I don't. I don't run minus defense. I think I just run timid here. Cause superpower is really there just to like it checks Chansey and also just gives me like a defense buff for something random like a Boltund or a Treads or a physical Hoopa. It's kind of like my last resort. That's fine. So I'm just gonna run no investment. It's still gonna do a decent amount. It still does a decent amount to everything. Because if I like superpower switch in to treads, that means like a superpower plus earth power, and I win the speed tie or whatever. It's gonna be lit. So I think I do that. I think I just run max speed, max special attack. Just gonna try to keep up the pressure here. We'll do that 4 into attack there. Actually no, we'll do into HP or defense rather. Okay, I'm actually gonna delete that for now. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Maybe something a little tankier. I don't have the tankiest guys in the world. I do think Metagross is probably going to be a big bring here. Because it'll help versus Vileplume. It can... It kind of struggle. It does speeds a lot. For sure. Maybe it's more of like a supportive Metagross. It could also be a special Metagross for sure. It can, maybe it can just knock. How funny would it be to trick a Pecha Berry onto a Gliscor? That would be some heat tech. I don't know how useful that would be. If I Magnet Rise, I completely wall Treads. And I probably completely wall Gliscor as well. I don't think Hoopa. Unbound. Metagross, bulky attacker. I don't think it appreciates a Bullet Punch. It actually does. It actually does take a Bullet Punch quite well. What the hell? I don't know why that does so much. 252 attack? I mean, I'd take a lot of damage back, but still. I mean, I could try to Toxic. Be a stall breaker. What are my other taunt guys? Maybe I have another taunter. Maybe I do... I can do Virizion as a taunter. Virizion with taunt. I can't really deal with a... I do get Air Slash. That is something. Maybe like a Special Breaker. Could Insomnia have some application here? I can get rid of Poison Heal. Can get rid of Natural Cure on these guys. Get rid of Triage. Get rid of Unaware. Get rid of Water Absorb. It's not super helpful. Probably not worth running. But this could be good to break Vaporeon. A Virizion. This is a let's check a special set. I think special is gonna be good here. 252. Probably Timid. Giga Drain. Just gonna check like Energy Ball. Just to see what we're working with in terms of damage. Leaf Storm is the other one. Let's try Leaf Storm. See how much that does. Leaf Storm. Okay. So Giga Drain is not a 2-hit KO, but I do gain a lot of HP. I think Leaf Storm's not worth it. I think I run Energy Ball. Taunt, Energy Ball. I can Toxic. Comfey, I guess. I can Toxic Skeleturge. And I can also Toxic Vaporeon as well. I can try to run... I mean, I can try to run Hidden Power Ice for Gliscor. Hidden Power Ice. Does 51. Energy Ball does 28. That's not enough in the slightest. It's not really worth... Not really worth it, though. I can't Toxic it. I mean, I could just try to, like, set up Reflex or something. This one also kind of walls Iron Treads. Because Iron Treads gets Ice Spinner. Iron Treads. Ice Spinner. 63 to 74 to non-invested. Energy Ball does a decent amount. Let's check Aura Sphere. That does a lot of damage for sure. Verzion kind of gets walled by Mega Sableye, I think. Mega. Nope, not Mega. Mega Sableye. Yeah, Energy Ball does not really do anything. It's kind of rough in that sense. I can try to Calm Mind. Cause Air Slash. I could also try to Air Slash here. It hits Vileplume, and does neutral to everything. I could do like Calm Mind Air Slash. Something like that. With leftovers. Because I can like Calm Mind turn 1. If it's because I'm not super flying weak, am I? No, it's only Virizion. So I highly doubt he's gonna run Acrobatics. So if I think he's gonna like lead Gliscor, I can Calm Mind. The only thing, like, Skeleturge kind of is a problem. A little bit. Air Slash. Because it would ignore my stat changes. So it'd only be doing, like, 13%. So if I see Skeleturge, then that could be a problem, but I think also trying to get hazards up is going to be pretty important. Trying to force a Rapid Spin. Let's see. I mean, Virizion is... It's tough. Spikes could also be really useful, or at least Stealth Rocks. Having rocks here I feel like could be really nice. Get some good chip in. It would have to be either Metagross or Terapagos. Terapagos could also spin. I mean, he has two ghost types, which are a little annoying. Skeletor's also is kind of rough. I feel like I run something like... I think I try to go more of like a supportive Terapagos. I run Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spin, Terra Starstorm, and what hits the most neutrally? I could try to do Earth Power, because it hits Treads and Skeleturge. Which I think is fine. But I kind of, maybe I do something like super bulky. Although this set kind of like gets owned by, maybe I also run Dazzling Gleam for a Mega Sableye. Let's look at Terapagos. This is Terastal. Let's go with utility. How much does a Dazzling Gleam do? 42 to 50. That is under half. That's a little depressing. I'm not gonna lie. Not going to lie. What if I do something really, really funky, like Rapid Spin? I'll keep Terra Starstorm. And then I do something like. Actually, does Roar get bounced back by Magic Bounce? Let's see. Roar is reflected, so I wouldn't be able to force a switch out. Something like a. I could try to do some like status shenanigans with like Tri Attack or Body Slam. I don't know how I feel about Terapagos. Because there's two dark types. Chansey is there. I kind of eat some hits kind of well. I kind of just feel like it gets outstalled, to be honest. So that would leave Metagross to be my Stealth Rocker. It would also be Ice Punch, Knockoff, and probably Psychic Fangs. Maybe this is Earthquake Psychic Fangs. Maybe I do something like this. Because I'd be Ice Fang, Earthquake, I guess Earthquake, or Psychic Fangs probably does more. Comfey can't also do anything to Metagross, which is cool. This could also be like Agility weakness policy as well. Because Agility weakness policy does seem kind of cool. The only thing is Skeleturge. It's really hard for me to set up a Skeleturge, and I feel like I don't want to have too many late game kind of guys. I kind of want something that can deal with a Gliscor turn 1. And I feel like could be Quillfish. I don't really want something weak. I mean, I could just start out in Amorous. Preferably something that can set up. Which might be Flygon. Because my immunities are Flygon. I could also be... Maybe I do Vikavolt. I could do Vikavolt, do like a Agility. I do Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ice. And I can't really hit Iron Treads. Let's do Vikavolt. Energy Ball does a decent amount, actually. What about... is this a... No, it's a Sash set. Ice... or Hidden Power. Ice. 32 to 38. That is respectable damage for sure. He can't really do anything to me. That's fine. This last move could be Volt Switch. It could be Roost. Could try to set up an Iron Defense. I could also do just Volt Switch. Because I'm assuming Gliscor gets owned. It does like 74 to 93. It doesn't get one shot, but that is enough damage to make me happy, to be honest. What about Energy Ball? Yeah, Energy Ball just doesn't do enough. Bug Buzz is 21. There's nothing else I really want to use here. Yeah, I'm not super excited about any of these other moves. How much does Mud Shot do? Mud Shot. Let's do it over. Not the glass, to Iron Treads. Iron Treads. 59 to 70 is respectable damage. How much does that do to Skeleturge? Torchon doesn't kill me in one shot. I could just... I'd rather just Volt Switch out of there. Oops. Because Vikavolt into Skeleturge. Yeah, Volt Switch is 28, so that's still good damage. And then I'd probably switch in probably Enamorous. Because Earth Power could finish it off there. Or a Choice Banded Flygon, to be honest. And just start clicking. And then like press U-turn or something like that. And then I would... Maybe I don't need Thunderbolt. Because in no right mind would you switch into anything else. Nah, it's kind of stupid. Not smart. How useful is Quillfish? Sorry, I just kind of blanked out for a second, just kind of thinking. Let's see. Quillfish can... has an 85 speed. That speed's a decent amount. The ground types are a bit of a problem that outspeed. I would be bringing 3 immunities, which is kind of nice. It's just hard for me to hit them back. Because if I brought Quillfish, I would definitely do Spikes and Flip Turn. And then I'd probably do something like a Haze. Something like that. Maybe do some T-Waves. Just be really annoying. All 3 of his fast guys are like immune to being poisoned. Maybe I do... Maybe I do like a Ceruledge with like Will-O-Wisp. I think Bitterblade plus Poltergeist is really good. We'll do weak armor. And then we will do... How much does Gliscor, Cerulege, how much does Hex do? I'm just curious. It's 21. Yeah, no, Poltergeist just does more. That's fine. I could try to maybe Destiny Bond. Maybe I do a little Endure action. Maybe I do this. Should I do this like right off the bat? How crazy would that be? I don't know how I feel about that. I think Cerulege is good. Maybe not Weakness Fallacy, but I think Weakness Fallacy plus Endure is fine. Maybe I run like a different item. Or I can do like a Shaka. Because I feel like I have some really good resists. Because like I resist Comfey and Vileplume, which is kind of big. I feel like Metagross and Cerulege are kind of similar in terms of like resistances and weaknesses. But that's fine. I think I bring one of the two. I don't know if I bring both. That is something I'll have to find out. Because if I can have an option where if he sends out Gliscor turn 1, I need an option for whether he clicks either Protect or Earthquake. And I think Metagross is the answer there. And I think that I think I do something like this, where I'll click Agility turn 1. Then I'll have Ice Punch. I'll have Earthquake. And either that or I do a Shucka Berry. Because I don't want to have too many like late game kind of guys. But Metagross will be my opening guy. The problem is Skeleturge. If this thing comes, then Metagross will have a not fun time. I mean, Knockoff does 54 to 64, which is kind of nice. What about Earthquake? I mean, Earthquake 2 KOs anyways. I'll outspeed. If he wants to Willow, that might be a little unfortunate. But I guess that's fine, right? I kind of do my damage. Because Ice Punch... we'll do 10, and I mean, that's still, like... So if that does, like, 10%, if that brings you down to, like, 90%, and then this one does, like, on an average 60%, that's a total of... That'll bring you down to 30%. And then while burned, this would do... I have a roll to kill. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, it's so hard to break this team. God damn it. So hard to break the team. Do I use Medicare? Oh, I don't know. I think I like these three so far. I just needed something to stall break. Without just like raw damage. Something that can handle Gliscor. Oh, God, his team is just so annoying and fat. God damn it. I hate stall teams. I do have like, I have these three like, and Amorous kind of deals with like these three kind of just deal with Skeleturge. And I think Cerulege kind of threatens it more. Can Cerulege beat a Gliscor? I would have to put a little bit of bulk. I put like 100 into this. I do live in Earthquake. And that's if it's not invested as well. It could be invested. And I don't really want to click Endure. Because then that would bring me to +4. And then that would one-shot. I could try to run that Gambit, for sure. I could also do like an Iron Defense. Which could be really nice. Because this guy can taunt. Better, I think Cerulege is just better here. With these two moves. Just does a lot of damage to everything. The problem is, do I want to lead with this? Do I want to do a weakness policy? I could run an air balloon. Air balloon swords dance. Something like that. Because I don't know what else like it would have to. I don't know. Cause it would run like Baby Facade. If it runs acrobatics, it would be kind of crazy. but because I Swords Dance turn 1, what does he go into? Probably Treads. Because I can just endure right after that. This could be my like opening gambit, you know. I go +2. Because like turn 1, I go +2. He goes Treads, but then he can't. Like, he'd have to hard switch into something. He might go Skeleturge. But like Poltergeist just does so much damage, but like Poltergeist plus Bitterblade kills, and like a Shadow Ball, like that doesn't kill me. It would have to be like super duper invested, and even then. With like 100 HP, I do this. Which is pretty sexy. I always live. So let's say he like switches out turn 1, ISD. I'm still at like, because this doesn't change, right? Yeah, I do. I Swords Dance turn 1 no matter what. And then I definitely. I'll Poltergeist. I can actually go Adamant here, and it just has a chance to kill. If I go Adamant, it just has a chance to kill, like straight up. Iron Treads, Scarfed. Iron Treads. Let's say it's Scarfed. So 515. And I go +2. I go +2. I can also SD on Chansey as well. Chansey can't really do much to me. I can like Thunderwave me, but I think that's fine. Again, I don't think if it brings it into this team, it's a little bit crazy. We'll see. Okay, yeah, speed. So 513 at +2. How much do I need? 204. This is to outspeed a. Actually, no. Is it gonna be Scarf Treads? It could be. It's a good speed tier to do that. Do I prepare for the worst? Yes, I think I do. And I think I can't be too scared, because if it's like this, and it has no special attack, I would have how much HP? 68. Sorry, I needed 204. Because 204 at +2 Adamant kills. This just has a big chance to kill anyways. I don't really need sneak. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. This will be my like opening gambit. So 48 HP. I won't. Let's see. Shadow Ball. To 61 to 73, it would have to. It would literally have to be max attack modest to kill me from full. So that's kind of nice. I like that a lot actually. So yeah, let's do this. This will be my opening gambit. Send Sterilage right away. If it's like a Vaporeon lead, it might be a little unfortunate. Skeletor lead is fine. I'll just Polter right away. If it like opens with Hoopa, it might be a little scary. But I can just endure anyways. I'll just endure right away. Mega Sableye can like shadow sneak me, but that's pretty much it. I can set up on Comfey and a Vileplume if that ever comes to it. I think I like that. I think I like this as an opening gambit here. Okay, so I have a bunch of like physical breakers. His defense stat isn't the great. He has like Mega Sableye, Skeletor, and Gliscor, and Iron Treads. So he does have some pretty bulky guys, but I think my guys can clean like after Ceruledge dies, it just does a lot. It just opens up a lot of holes for sure. Yeah, and if I get +2 with weak armor, then I can like Treads comes in, I endure, and then I Bitter Blade. If it's a special set, then that's fine. And Amorous kind of just owns. And also Flygon owns as well because it won't have Ice Spinner if it's special. So I like that a lot. Do I bring Virizion? Virizion with Taunt could be nice. I'm immune to like Leech Seed from Vileplume. It helps with Vaporeon. I can't really touch Skeletor, but I think I have enough for Dirge. It should be okay. It just has a good speed tier. I think Virizion is a good play here. I imagine Virizion is going to be nice. I think Taunt, Giga Drain, Aura Sphere, and I mean, I can maybe like set up screens or something. Because I could bring in like Metagross or something. I could also try to bring in Vikavolt. Something like that. Where do I go from here? I would like another ice move for sure, just in case Gliscor gets out of hand. And probably another special attacker as well. A special attacker with utility. That is either Regieleki has some util, not a whole lot really. I can set up screens. I don't know if setting up screens is going to be really useful versus this team though. So probably not. If I'd bring anything, it would be Vikavolt. Giga Getting webs up could be clutch, so I don't have to worry about like any scarves at all. I could also just like volt switch around. That's not on the ground types. I can probably break. Let's look at Vileplume into Vikavolt, because I probably like resist both stuff. Yeah, Sludge Wave does about half. I can like Roost up. Bug Buzz does half. That's good. How much does Hidden Power Ice do? Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice does 48 to 57, which is respectable damage for sure. I think I do. I think I bring Vic. I think I bring Vikavolt here. Vikavolt. Levitate. So we're bringing all of our Levitate guys. We will bring Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice. Do we run Toxic? I feel like we can run Toxic. Wait, I just had a random thought of speed tiers of Skeledirge with like no investment. 168. To beat 168, we need about 180. So we can do quite a bit here. I think I do like a Roost. And I think I bring boots here. I think I bring heavy duty boots. Just so I can like swap around into my other guys. I don't know if I bring Bruiser on. Just gonna work on Vikavolt right now. Do I do Toxic? Should I do Toxic? Let's see. Toxic hits. It only hits. No, Toxic doesn't really hit enough. I mean, I could just do Thunderbolt. I feel like I have enough tread switch-ins. I could also do Mudshot. I mean, Thunderwave could be kind of useful. Status is just not great against this team, is it? I mean, I can status Comfey, I can status Hoopa, stuff like that. But I think I just run Sticky Webs, or do I run Bug Buzz? I mean, Bug Buzz hits, like, Sableye neutrally. Hits Vileplume neutrally, but Hidden Power Ice just does slightly the same. Splash Cannon useful? Not really. I mean, yeah, just kind of a decent switch in to like Vileplume is a like this is just a good switch in. I can click Sticky Web. Iron Treads is a little bit of a problem. If it's Scarf, then not really, because Iron Treads can't really do much to a Vikavolt. Yeah, I can knock off, but do I really care? Not really. HPI still does 32 to 38, which is respectable. It's definitely respectable for sure. And then I force. I can like use Dirge as a spin blocker, then get Endure up. Yeah. If it doesn't like explode right away, I think I like that a lot. So let's do. I'm just gonna do max HP. If I'm, I'll probably still be modest, but not as much. It'll be 48. I mean it's still like over 25. It's still a decent amount of damage. And if it's something random like Ice Spinner, it does like 29 to 30. I can easily roost that off. So I don't really care about like not getting Volt Switched on here. Because like what are these guys gonna do back, right? And Mega Sableye. Yeah, I still do under half. Volting is just better. That's fine. So yeah, I mess with it. Let's do, yeah, just max HP. And if I am max HP, like everything else that I've kelped, like Iron Treads, stuff like that, it's just not gonna do like a whole lot. So I like that indeed. Let's do, yeah, the rest in special attack. We will do modest. I like that a lot. Because it still does a lot to Vileplume as well. If I modest 48, like 41 to 49, it does under half, but like I can roost this off for sure, and I'll outspeed most likely. Because like if you try to like outspeed this, or maybe not that, but like 174. 174. Like if you try to put like a lot of investment, that's like a lot of HP like gone, or defense gone, for something else to just do more damage. And this is not worth it. Like strength tap, like it can only do so much, right? And I can volt switch on it too, and it's I think I just like that better. By the way, we're gonna go like all. If you haven't noticed already, we're gonna go like all shinies, cause why not? This shiny is terrible. What the hell? This shiny is also not great, but whatever. But this shiny is these shinies are bangers. Okay, last mon. Okay, what do I need left? I have a late game cleaner / wall breaker. Oh, I have a mid game clicker / once an immunity is gone in Gliscor or Comfey, I start clicking stab move. If I got knocked off, I have Dragon Dance. Can you turn around? I have an Amorous. Can take some special hits, deal a lot of damage back. It's gonna be probably my main breaker for Mega Sableye. Because like my Enamorous kind of just does a lot here. Windblast just does a lot. It like almost one shots. Calm Mind might be a little annoying if it's like a +1. +1. I still do a shit ton of damage. It's gonna be really hard for it to actually like set up. Yeah, this might be goated. Enamorous is gonna be really good here. I'll basically only save Enamorous for Mega Sableye, I imagine. Then the rest can like just like chip it down if needed. Um, I would kind of like some hazards. Other than Sticky Webs, obviously. Terapagos can spin as well. Do I care about getting hazard stacked on me? A little bit. Rocks could be a little annoying. I would like that from... Hmm. I feel like I don't have a lot to defend against a Hoopa Unbound. I feel like... Yeah, Metagross is kind of... feels kind of good here, kind of not at the same time. I feel like I want because I feel like I have enough for Skeleturge. I feel like Virizion is going to be the play here because I think I also have enough for Vileplume. I have late game cleaner. Bandit Earthquake does a lot. Kind of walls on Amorous, but that's kind of it. Cerulege does a lot. Can switch in. You're my big switch in too. I think Metagross kind of fits the mold for the rest. I think setting up Stealth Rocks is going to be really nice here. I'm just going to risk having Rocks up on my side. Trick Petra Berry would be kind of funny. I could try to use Toxic because it would kind of bait in Skeleturge and Vaporeon. If I could Toxic those guys, it'd be kind of great. Knockoff is... I think I just do like a supportive Metagross here. The unfortunate thing is I can't really do anything to Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is kind of a big problem. Magnet Rise is a thing. Could try to do the Steel Beam. Pursuit doesn't really work in this matchup. Try to Psychic Noise to get rid of some HP, but no. I feel like Meteor Mash is fine here. I feel like I don't bring Quillfish. Maybe I do. Maybe I think I need something a little bit better for Mega Sableye. Which is going to be either a special attacker. It could definitely be Terapagos for sure. Terapagos. Oops. I said Terapagos. With I think Stealth Rocks plus Rapid Spin. Plus Dazzling Gleam. Plus maybe Roar. Could also do Toxic. It's tough. Thing is, this gets kind of owned by Skeleturge, but I think it can break. It can break Vaporeon, right? Terapagos, Terastal, offensive utility. Does 38. It's not fantastic. Not the greatest in the world. I can try to run. Let's see. I don't really have the damage to break through Vaporeon. Or Vileplume, really. I mean, like, Modest is 51. Which is fine. I could also run Ice Beam for the other bozos. Because Earth Power would hit, like, Skeleturge. Maybe I don't run Terra Starstorm. I think it's fine if I. Yeah, I think it's fine, to be honest, because I have Vikavolt. Vikavolt can kind of switch in. Ceruledge does a lot of Vaporeon, and Amorous kind of breaks through as well. Flygon super breaks through. Sharpedo does a lot of damage too. So if think about it, Dazzling plus Earth Power, it hits a decent amount. Because super effective. Doesn't deal with Chansey. Doesn't really deal with Comfey either. Comfey might be a slight issue. It actually, ooh, wait. I'm bringing Metagross. I think Metagross is the play here. Because just something for like Comfey, Vileplume. I think I run like Psychic Fangs. Maybe I just run a Shucca Berry instead. Psychic Fangs. Oops. And then the last move could be... Last move could be... I mean, I can run a Lumberry. Just in case, like, Gliscor wants to get funky, Sableye wants to Will-O-Wisp me. Like, I get Skull Burned, stuff like that. Because Vaporeon into a Metagross bulky attacker. Yeah, Skull doesn't do too much. Psychic Fangs also doesn't do much. I could do like Thunder Punch. Just for Vaporeon. Thunder Punch. Never mind. That does not enough. I mean, I can try to explode. Exploding could be extremely funny. What if I run normal Gem Explosion? That does a silly amount of damage. Set up Stealth Rocks, get me a free switch. It's an idea. Or I can try to just knock off. Yeah, I think that's fine. I kind of get owned by Hoopa. If Hoopa comes in, what do I bring in? Probably Enamorus, I imagine. Enamorus. Assault Vest. Here, let me bring in my set here. Copy, paste, Enamorus, custom set, into a what is it? Hoopa Unbound. Let's see. Yeah, Thunderbolt does a decent amount. If it's just like Psychic, I kind of eat that and kind of threaten it out with Moonblast as well. That's if it's AV. If it's not AVA, I do a shit ton more damage as well. If it's Zen Headbutt, it could be a bit of... If it's like a physical one, it could be a little bit of a problem. But I think that damage would be worth it. I think the damage would be worth it. I think that's fine. If he goes into one of his dark types, I have Enamorus. I think that's fine. How bulky do I want to go with this? I could also do a Dark Berry. Like a Clover Berry. I feel like Lum is just... Lum just helps better. Or does it? If I go Rocky... Rocky, not super helpful. How useful would leftovers be? Not the most. I think I'm gonna do... What if I do like a covert cloak? Because then I can't get skull burned. Does covert cloak stop strength zap? Let's see. Covert cloak. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I have to look at strength zap. Strength zap fails if the target already is -6 attack. Strength zap does not fail if the target is +6 attack. In contrary, otherwise, can always act lowered, such as being missed. Lose the amount of HP. It's not saying anything about covert cloak. What does... Let's see what Reddit has to say. So this is a place for you to ask a question about beach related. Does anyone have any good here? Hey, what does that say? Where does that say? Covert. Can Pokemon prevent from getting salt cured? So in theory, I think it should. I think Overcloak should block it, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's fine. Yeah. I think I like that. I think I like Cover Cloak. I'm pretty sure it should stop it. Because since my stats can't be lowered, it won't work. That's what I'm assuming. Also, does Clear Body stop it? Does Clear Body stop Strength Sap? I don't trust the AI. What is Reddit? Blocks defog. Prevents Strength Tap will still resolve the other effects. Okay, so it still work. I still don't know. I'm gonna have to test this. I think I'm gonna keep this as is, Cover Cloak, just so I don't get burned as well. But I want to find out. I'll make this conclusion on my own if Strength Sap works on Metagross. I will find that out. Okay, let me figure out speeds. So Outspeed everything other than Hoopa. I don't think I'll bother outspeeding Hoopa. That's fine. So Skeledirge. Skeledirge. So if he has like a little bit of speed investment, just like something random like so 172. I already outspeed that. So let's just add a couple points just to make sure. We'll do plus HP and then the rest in attack or some attack. Maybe the rest in Spadef just in case. Maybe a little bit less. Something like that. We'll go Adamant though. We're just gonna be a bulky bitch. We got some good defenses. Yeah, I think I'm going to run this for my week 1. I have Ceruledge as my opening gambit. If he leads a ground type to set up rocks or something, I can Swords Dance turn 1, then click Endure after. I'll be +2, +2 speed, and then I can Bitter Blade or Poltergeist one-shot the other guy and go from there. And just there is a very, very, very small chance I just win off turn 1. There is a very minuscule chance. Vaporeon might be able to tank a +2. Mega Sableye also might. A Ceruledge, Adamant, +2 Poltergeist. It might not be able to kill me. It legit might not. I can try to Bitter Blade back up as well. Because if I'm full, he can't really one-shot me. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But Ceruledge can do some opening damage, and then when I think I can't kill something, I can just switch, and then I can do some fun stuff there. This has got to be shiny. These shinies are awesome. I love it. Yeah. Then we have Flygon and Enamorus kind of do some like mid game damage. Enamorus can tank some special moves. Flygon just punches through teams. Once an immunity is gone, I can kill things. Sharpedo is a late game cleaner, and Vikavolt is a nice pivot. And yeah, just kind of set up webs if needed, and could do some good things. Yeah, I'm gonna run with that. This is gonna be the team builder portion. About 2 hours in, but we're getting used to the new team here, seeing how it plays out, but we'll see how it goes. And I guess I will see you in the battle when that begins for the team recap. Epic transition. Epic transition. Oh my god, okay, we're here. We are here fighting as Max in just a second here. To go over a quick little recap. We have Mega Sharpedo with Protect, Crunch, Ice Fang, and Flip Turn. We have Flygon, Choice Banded with Earthquake, Outrage U-Turn, and I changed it to First Impression. We have a Sulfest Enamorus with Superpower, Moonblast, Earth Power, and Psychic. We have an Air Balloon Ceruledge that I was going to lead off with, but I think I might not. With Bitter Blade, Poltergeist, Swords Dance, and Endure. We have Vikavolt with Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, Roost, and Sticky Web. We have Metagross with the Culverberry Explosion this time. Metagross, Psychic Fangs, and Refresh. Okay. I'm going to send a challenge to the homies, just so they can see this. Okay. That's Season 6. Okay. Okay, so we see a Comfey, we see Gliscor, we see Skeledirge, Vaporeon, no Vileplume. That's kind of nice for me, to be honest. Comfey has a slight problem. It's kind of everything I expected. to be honest. Okay. Okay, so I think I lead off with no Mega Sableye. Yo, that's awesome. Honestly, that is awesome because I was super worried about just getting like Will-O-Wisp spammed, and I changed refresh onto Metagross just in case. So that is great. I think I always lead off with Ceruledge because I'm expecting a Gliscor lead, which is great for me. Okay, time to lock the fuck in. Time to lock the fuck in. We're gonna do some big damage right off the bat. I really hope it's a lead Gliscor. That'll be massive. Should be massive. Skeletor just slightly annoying, but I think I can work around it. Unfortunately, I got rid of knockoff on Metagross, so I can't knock off Skeledirge. But I guess it's kind of nice. Okay, do we see Gliscor? We see Treads. Okay, this is equally as fine. I am still gonna go with my play. I'm gonna Swords Dance. He has to like knock off or something, which is perfectly fine. I live a knockoff. I should be able to. Let's Ceruledge, Flame Rider versus Iron Treads. Knockoff. Okay, I do live a knockoff, which is great. That's the only thing. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. And there's the Gliscor. Big, 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 big. I can just Swords Dance again. Because I don't think I kill this thing. Interesting switch. I think I should still live a knockoff. At +2, I have a chance to kill. I can just Bitter Blade because Poltergeist has a chance to kill, but I know it's holding a Toxic Orb, so I'm just gonna Poltergeist here. I have no reason not to. I think, yeah. Just gonna put up the pressure right away. 30%, nice. Toxic, that is fine by me. That is super fine by me. I'm just gonna Bitter Blade. Just gonna Bitter Blade. That's huge for me. And if Gliscor goes down, then I can just like spam Earthquakes for free. I really hope he gives it to me. I might Swords Dance again, actually. Because he's probably going to protect, right? I imagine. Actually, I don't care. Honestly, I don't. I think I just need +2. I just need +2, and I'm chilling. I just need +2, and I'm chilling. He could like. He could do something. He could like U-turn maybe. If he U-turns me, he gives me a boost, which is nice. Unfortunately, Endure is kind of useless. But that's fine. I'm just gonna click Better Blade. And yeah, big boy's down. Big boy is down. If it is a... I can just spam Earthquakes now. Flygon could just spam Earthquakes. Since Gliscor's dead. Love that, love that. If Hoopa comes in, it's likely going to be Scarfed. Starledge has kind of done its job, to be honest. It's kind of done its job. Okay, there's the Vaporeon. I'm just going to Poltergeist. Yeah, that's just big damage. 12, yeah, 12 damage. Hell yeah, brother. I will gladly take that. Which means I just get a free, let's see, Vaporeon. Okay, so that did about, how much percent did that do? 88%. So it's probably Vaporeon defensive. Okay, yeah, so it's probably about max. Does my Flygon U-turn kill? Let's find out. U-turn, 22%. Yeah, it does kill, for sure. So I'm just going to click U-turn here. For free. Gonna go into this. Hell yeah, brother! Alright. Just gonna click U-turn, get the kill. Come back later. Let's go. Gliscor's dead. Starledge has done its job. Did a shit ton of damage to Vaporeon. We take those, for sure. I definitely should have probably Swords Danced again. I should have taken the opportunity, but that's kind of hindsight. I feel like with my game plan, this is fine, though. Okay, it is Protect. Okay, I think I still kill. I think I should still kill with U-turn. There's a very high chance it is. It has to be max as well. But I think that's fine. It's low enough anyways, where I can just come in and kill it with anything. Just gonna click U-turn. No reason not to. There's the Comfey switch. Okay, perfect. Now I can go to Metagross and just click Meteor Mash here, I think. Or should I Psychic Fangs? Actually, I'm going to double. I think a double is going to be great here. Oh, what if should I go back? What's it gonna do? Like Lead Seed? How much does Skeledirge? Skeledirge, defensive, versus my Metagross. GLA. Does 36, which is respectable damage. That should put it in range for Enamorus. That should put it in range. That does like 33. It actually doesn't, but that's... is that fine? Or should I... God, I wish I kind of had knockoff instead of refresh. I thought I was gonna bring Sableye for sure. What could it do to me though? What does it do to Comfey? Comfey could like Hidden Power Fire or something. Psychic Fangs is 52 to 60. It's just kind of my safest bet. I'm just gonna Psychic Fangs. Okay, yeah. There's the Iron Treads. That's fine. I have a free... I can kind of just go into my Flygon, right? It can't do anything to me. Actually, no, I can't risk it. I cannot risk it. Yeah, let's go into my Vikavolt. Yeah, there's the Iceman. Thank God I didn't go into Flygon. Do I try to get a Roost Sticky Webs up? I think no, right? I think probably not. I'm just gonna Hidden Power Ice to get damage off. Just gonna Hidden Power Ice to get damage off. Comfey Switch could definitely come in, for sure. Kind of regret not having knockoff on my Metagross now. But that's okay. It can go Boom. It does have the Colbur for Hoopa. I would like to keep Metagross around for Comfey because Shark looks really, really good with Chip on Great Tusk. Or Great Treads. Oh my god, I just read the name. That's funny. Iron Treads. What about my Sharpedo? I do 60 to 40, so I need a little bit more damage on this thing, which I think Hidden Power Ice should do enough. You can also flip turn around. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm just gonna Hidden Power Ice. And then I'll Volt. And then I'll Volt after. I can't Roost. I'll lose some momentum, I think. Probably a Hoopa is gonna come in and get a kill, most likely. Although I do have a Enamorus that can switch in at least once. Okay. Okay, there's the Dirge, that's fine. It's Balloon. Okay, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. Does that mean Skeledirge? If it's defensive, how much does a Flygon Band do? Okay, that Band kills, okay. And Torch Song doesn't do really much of anything. So I'm just gonna hard switch Flygon. There's the Fire Spin. Okay, I get a free ass Earthquake. Free ass Earthquake. Okay. We're just gonna start clicking, bro. We're gonna start clicking. We're gonna start clicking. Skeledirge cannot live this Earthquake. Something is dying. I'm gonna assume it is... I'm gonna assume it's Vaporeon. I wonder what Fire Spin is for. Maybe just residual damage? I don't know. But something is dying. Pick a sack, bro. Pick a sack. Because Comfey does not appreciate this. Yeah, it takes 72 to 85. So that's a lot of damage. It has a chance to kill, for sure. A high chance to kill, because it's chipped. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ugh, okay, okay, okay. The Dirge is here. Alright, what's your sack? What's your sack? Who ya sacking, bro? The Treads is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but yeah, he's just sacking Vaporeon, that's fine. That is fine by me. Just click on Banded Earthquake. I'm assuming Comfey is coming out. Draining Kiss, actually, small chance it doesn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's this. That's fine. Do I need... I don't really need Metagross anymore. What is he gonna do? Actually, I think... It's probably gonna Ice Spinner me. I need to keep this thing around for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Vigavolt. Yeah, there's the Ice Spinner again. I can Roost up. Let's Roost. Not sure what it wants to do. Iron Treads versus Vigavolt. I just want to see if that damage makes sense. Ice Spinner. 29 to 34. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's Roost up. If Skeletor just stays in, I'm just gonna probably... Yeah, I'm probably just gonna Volt Switch on the Skeletor if it wants to come in. It might have a... I don't know if it's Scarfed or not. It could be Scarfed. Yeah, so let's just Volt on this thing. That's fine. This is fine by me. Big Sableye. True, 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 true. Yeah, let's Volt. Let's just Volt. Oh, we're faster. Oh, what's it gonna do? Is it Lagging Tail? Is it gonna trick Lagging Tail? No way, it's trick Lagging Tail, right? Because how much investment did I put into this thing? Oh, I did put a little bit, actually. So it actually could be. Let's go into, I think Enamorus is my swap in here. I think Enamorus is my swap in. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, Trick Room. That's fine, honestly. Thunderbolt? Yeah, I eat that. Big boy is dead. Okay, the Skeletor is a little scary now, but that's okay. I have Protect on Sharpedo. There's the Dirge. It's probably gonna get a Torch Song off. But that's fine. I'm never scared of this thing. Because I just want to make sure. I might have to do a sack or two, but that's fine. Skeledirge. If it's like defensive. Mega Sharpedo. We're gonna do my custom set. Okay, 74 to 86. It doesn't exactly kill, but that's fine, I think. I do die. But with this, I can just Volt. Because I'm never scared of this thing, really. I just stack these guys. And then I click Protect, right? I just click Protect here, no matter what. Trick Room is gone. The Treads is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. The Treads is a little bit scary. Okay, there's the Comfey switch. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I just hard... I think I hard Metagross here. Yeah, I'm gonna hard Metagross, because I want to keep my speed, but this thing is just gonna threaten me out. If he doubles, that's fine. Yeah. We're just gonna do this. Hidden Power Fire, that's okay. I'm just gonna click Psychic Fangs. There's no reason not to. Yeah, there's the Dirge. There's the good damage. There's the damage. Psychic Fangs. Okay, he's just gonna slack off. I'm gonna get a crit eventually. Oh, and there's the miss. Unfortunate. Okay. This is a little scary with Comfey. That's fine. No Shadow Ball. Just gonna keep clicking. Keep on clicking. Okay. Comfey. Life Orb. Mega Shark. Okay, I don't die to Draining Kiss. Which is fine. This endgame is very, very scary right now, but I think this is okay. Flygon seems to have its use not the greatest anymore. Okay, there's Treads. Is it Scarfed? It hasn't shown any other move. I think this is fine, honestly. I think I'd go hard Flygon. It might be Scarfed, to be honest. I think is it Scarfed? We're gonna find out right here. Yeah, okay, it's not. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I live in Earthquake. Metagross, Iron, Treads, versus, who do I have left? Mega Shark. Let's look at Mega Sharpedo. Or Metagross, rather. I don't think I live in Earthquake. I don't. Yeah, I'm 55 right now. I have to go Shark here. Do I read? Do I read a... I think I have to make a play here. I'm gonna make a play. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think a flip turn kills. He's gonna go Treads, press Earthquake. Ooh, this is really scary, actually. Unfortunately, I think this might be GG. I'm just gonna Explosion. I don't think I can actually... I don't think I can kill, Comfey anymore. Because he Earthquakes here. So if he's gonna Earthquake, Sharpedo lives, right? I think. Sharpedo. I actually don't, so I'm just kind of screwed here. Okay, unfortunate. Does Mega Sharpedo? Mega Sharpedo. Mega Sharpedo lives, so I'm just gonna crunch. Damn, I didn't think... I thought he might switch on my Protect. Unfortunate. GG. Yeah, he kept that thing alive. Unfortunate. I don't know what I could have done against that Trick Room. Maybe... Okay, I think maybe keeping Cerulege alive was big. I think I should have double Swords Dance at the beginning. That's probably my biggest downplay, because I would have killed Vaporeon there. For sure. Yeah, that Trick Room gave him the win. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, GG's to Max. Honestly, that was a great game. I'm not mad about that game at all. Not mad about that at all. Let's go. Okay. GG, Max. I guess I'll see you on the next video where I think we face Matthew? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see you on the next video. And of course, stay lucky out there. Sorry, I'm very distracted right now. Yeah. Stay lucky out there. Peace.